Hey guys, this is a beginner level legs HIIT circuit. We are going to do each exercise for 30 seconds with a 20-second rest. Let's get this party started with jumping jacks. I'm going to move around just to show you different angles, but you don't have to. Just stay in one position and continue to do your jumping jacks. We are almost there. 2 more, 1 more, and there we go. We have a 20-second rest. Try to catch your breath, and we'll get started with body weight squats next. Okay, so let's get ready for squats. Feet shoulder width apart as you go down. Engage your core as you come up. Push through your heels. Now try to go as low as you can. If you cannot get to 90-degree angle to the floor, it's totally fine. It will get better with time. Your range of motion will improve. If you can get to 90 degrees, great. If you can go deeper than 90 degrees, go for it as long as you do it with good form. Okay, time for 20-second rest. Try to just move around, take deep breaths, get ready for our next exercise, which is lunges. Okay, let's start the timer. We're gonna go into lunges, starting with the right leg. Now the key thing here is to make sure that your knees don't go past your toes. We're going to do 10 reps each side. All right, last rep on each side, and we can take a short 20-second break. Keep moving, keep breathing. Now for the next exercise, we are going to combine squats and lunges into one move. So we start in a squat position. We go down into a squat, lunge with the right leg, back into a squat, lunge with the left leg. We're almost there. Our last rep, right leg, squat, left leg, and we get a 20-second rest. Now let's get started with the next exercise, which is a curtsy lunge, and I'll show you some variations. Now, if you're a beginner and find it hard to stay in the squat position, you can stand up before going to the other side like I'm doing it here. But if you can, try to stay in the squat position throughout. Now if it gets too intense, it's okay to stand up and just shake it off and get back into the lunge. You can also do 10 reps each side at one time before going to the other leg, or you can alternate it the way I'm doing it here. We're almost done. Now these do burn, so when you take a break, just shake it off and try to catch your breath. Okay, so our next exercise is a box step to light squat jumps. 1 step forward, 1 step back, and a light squat jump. Right leg forward, right leg back, jump, left leg forward, left leg back, jump. Now try to jump as high as you can. The goal here is to keep your heart rate up and your glutes and your hamstrings engaged the whole time. Great job. This is our last rep, and then we get a 20-second break. All right, so the next one up is a side squat to a calf raise. Now, squat to the side and go as deep as you comfortably can. Your range of motion and your depth will get better with time as you practice. Now, when you come back up, try to push through your heels and keep your core engaged the whole time. Remember, it's more about quality than quantity. In the beginning, if you can't go too deep, like you see me doing here, it's totally fine. You will notice that as the reps go on and as you do more of these circuits, your depth will improve with time. We're almost done. 1 rep on each side, and then we get another 20-second break. Good job. Let's take a 20-second rest, and then we'll get back into jump to drop squat. Okay, here we go. Let's get into a squat position. We're gonna squat, and then what we're gonna try to do is jump and get back into a drop squat. Now, after you squat, you can pause and then go into a jump. But if you want, you can remove the pause and go straight from the squat into a jump. And that's the last rep. Now, as we rest, let's get into position for our next exercise, which is a glute bridge march. Now for this one, lie down on the floor, raise your hips up, raise your toes so the weight is on your heels, and then raise one heel at a time. The key here is to make sure that your glutes are tight and engaged throughout. Keep your core nice and tight. We are done. Now we're going to go into a next exercise, which is a butterfly glute bridge. Let's get into the next exercise. Now place the bottom of your feet facing each other and raise your hips up. Squeeze your glutes as you raise your hips. We're almost there. This is our last exercise in this circuit. Keep breathing. We're almost done, you guys. We're at the home stretch. I apologize for my dog. Okay, so we have one more exercise left, which is called the wall sit. Let's get ready. Before we get into wall sit, I just want to cover one thing. The most important thing really here is to make sure there is no gap between your back and the wall. There should not be an arch. So press your back flat against the wall and lower yourself. Lower as far as you comfortably can. With time, you'll be able to go deeper and deeper into the squat. Make sure your back stays flat. You can place your hands on your thighs, which makes it a little bit easier. Or you can raise them like you see me doing here. It just makes it a little bit more challenging. Hold it. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Now, if you want to make it more challenging, you can raise your heels off the ground. Otherwise, just place them back. Either keep your hands up, or you can lower them, place them to your side, or you can put them on top of your thighs. We're almost there. Keep breathing. Just a few more seconds. And we are done. Now I'd like you guys to repeat this circuit either 1 time or 2 times or 3 times, depending on how much work you want to get in.